Hey everybody, today in this video I'm going to be doing my first impressions video, and I'm going to be reviewing / demoing the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, which is fairly new. I just bought it the other day and I'm kind of cheating. I have worn this once already, so it's not exactly a first impression, but it's second impression, so that's kind of the same thing because you got to get used to a foundation and first try is not enough. So I don't have that great of an opinion on it already, just wearing it one time. So this is going to be my second time trying it, and I'm going to apply it, show you guys how it applies, how I think it feels on my face and stuff like that. So about the foundation, on the back it does say it's an all-day flawless coverage, the lasting power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation in one, and it's also shine-free. Now that is a lot to live up to, so we'll see if it stays true to its word. The color that I got is Buff Beige 825, and yeah, I think that's all you pretty much need to know. It has a pump, and yeah, what I'm going to be applying it with is my e.l.f. powder brush, which is like what I use for my foundation every day. I love this brush. If you don't have a good foundation brush, get this one. It's a flat top and it's awesome. I've already washed my face and applied my Simple Moisturizer and my OC8 mattifying gel. I didn't know if I was supposed to put a primer on just so because it might affect the way that the foundation looks, but I just really don't like applying foundation without a primer, and I figured that most of y'all wear primers anyways, so sorry. So yeah, let's just get right ahead to applying this foundation. So I'm going to use 1.5 pumps because that's what I did the other day and it was about enough. So about that much. And what I like to do is just kind of dot it on my finger and then dot it evenly on my face. Only on one side, which I don't know if that's weird or not. Probably is. So I just kind of like to get it like evenly on my face, and then I will go in with my flat top and just kind of buff that in. Actually, I kind of like to stipple it on first, like just kind of even it out, flatten it like that so it gets everywhere. So it's almost like evenly. It looks very wet in the camera, but it's actually not. It's actually really nice. And then I'll go in and buff, just so I can get it evenly. Alrighty, so that is 1.5 pumps on my face. I like it. I like the finish when I feel my face. It's not too sticky feeling. It does seem like a little bit, not so shiny, but a little dewy on the skin. Like, it's not completely matte right when you put it on, but I'm sure with the powder it would look perfectly matte. But yeah, I like the way it feels. It is super blendable, so I will give it that. Coverage of a concealer, I'm not so sure. I definitely can still see my red spots showing through. Like, I can zoom in here. So that's what it looks like on the skin. And you can see some redness on my nose peeking through here. Let's see on the forehead. Yeah, you can definitely still see some blemishes peeking through. So yes, for blendability of a foundation, it's really good with blending and stuff like that. It sits nicely into your skin. It doesn't like feel heavy or sticky or anything like that. It's just really nice on the skin. But I won't say that it has a coverage of a concealer because obviously I'm going to still need to go back with some concealer to cover up my blemishes. As for lasting power of a primer, I can't really say much right now because I've just applied it, but I will check back in a couple hours and show you how this is held up. The lighting is not going to look like this because I'm going to lose my natural sunlight, so the lighting is going to kind of suck, but I really hope that you can still kind of see how it looks, and I'm going to have a full face of makeup on, so hopefully you can see through my makeup how the foundation is lasting. So I will see you in a couple hours. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back with an update. It is 4:47, if you can see that, my screen is cracked. I didn't even show you the time when I filmed it, but it was about 12:30, so it's almost been 5 hours, maybe in like 25 minutes or something like that. I don't know, I'm not good at math. But yeah, so it's been about 5 hours since I've had this foundation on, and I am pleasantly surprised. It feels like I don't have anything on, which is surprising because usually foundations, usually about 5 hours, you can kind of feel it like getting kind of sticky again, like you can actually feel the foundation, but this feels like I'm just wearing powder. Like it doesn't feel like I have a heavy foundation on at all, which is good. So that's like really good. I don't see much shine. I'm not sure if you can see. It did come off on my nose, the very tip, but maybe that's just because I was rubbing my nose like this. So the staying power, I can't really judge it on that because maybe I did rub it off. But otherwise, it stayed on pretty well. I am impressed. The only thing that I can say about it is it got darker. I'm not sure if you can see. It got orangier than it was when I first applied it. So I'm assuming that it oxidizes through time. If you don't know what oxidizing is, join the club. I don't really know what it means either, but I do know that it kind of changes color throughout the day when the oxygen, I don't know, ask a chemist. But yeah, so it did get a little bit orangey throughout the day. Not too bad, like not super noticeable, but I can tell that looking at it throughout the day that it matched my neck, it matched my body a little bit more during the morning when I put it on, and now I went back and looked in the mirror and was like, ooh, my face looks a little bit oranger than my body. So that is the only negative thing that I have to say about it right now. So I guess I could suggest to you to get a lighter color because I got the one that matched my skin tone and now it got a little bit orangier. So I guess start with a lighter foundation, like go with a lighter, like a shade up. So then when it does oxidize, it will kind of change into your color maybe. I don't know. Unless you're already orange, then just go ahead and get it. I'm just kidding. I don't see any shine peeking through, so that is a good thing because I love matte foundations. I like when my foundation is shine control. I like not being shiny, as most people probably do. But yeah, so that's a really good thing. And I don't really have anything else to say about it. I think it worked pretty well. I will check back at the end of the night and see if anything changes. So I will see you then. Bye! Alrighty guys, it has been about 5 hours since I last talked to you. I'm in my bathroom, so the lighting is horrible, I know. It is 10:41 right now, so the last time I talked to you I think was like 4 or something, I don't know. As far as the foundation, I am very impressed. I do like this foundation a lot. The only thing that's really changed throughout the night was the coloring, and I mentioned that earlier how it kind of got a little bit orangier, but besides that, I'm not that shiny, and I worked out. Like, I know I shouldn't have worked out when I'm doing a review video, but I even worked out and my makeup is not shiny. I sweated through a little bit, but like it's still on my face. Like that's really good for a foundation. When I did sweat, I did see some of it remove like from the sides of my face, but that's pretty normal in a foundation. It's not gonna be like completely waterproof or sweat proof. But yeah, so I am happy with the foundation. I do recommend it. I'm not that shiny. I mean, I am a little bit shiny, if you can see a little bit. I will zoom you in, but not what you would expect after almost 10 hours of wear, so that's a really good thing. The only thing that I can talk about is the color change, but besides that, it still feels nice on my face. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky, or it doesn't feel like it's coming off. It stayed on there. The coverage is alright. I did have to use a concealer, and my concealer did kind of come off a little bit, but it's been 10 hours, so I don't really ever expect my foundation to cover like redness and stuff for that long, so I will zoom you in and see how it covered. So this is it on my face. And see, it did come off a little bit on my nose. And it looks a little bit grosser like close up, but when you look far away, your foundation really does look good. Like, it doesn't look like you're melting or anything like that, like sometimes you do after 10 hours of wear. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know if you like these kind of first impression review, demo kind of videos, and I will do more. And let me know what products you would like me to review or demo. And yeah, so that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye guys. Of it because it's pretty new, and I would just the Covergirl Outlast Day for the color that I am is That's a lot of stuff to live up to, so we'll see if that is a lot of stuff to live up to, so we'll see if that is a lot of stuff to... It's awesome. I've already applied my... I've already washed my face and applied my Simple Moisturizer and my OC8 mattifying gel, so just apply a primer. And I figured that most of you guys wear primers anyway, so yeah, that's what the foundation will be applied to. Yeah. So I will check back and let you know how this, but I will check back in a couple hours and show you how this stays put, how the foundation is lasting. So I will see you. Means like the oxygen, something like it just reacted and stuff like that. But it changes color. I just stuttered so bad. It changes color.